I think when you look at these studies that show that organizations do women better when they have more women in positions of power, it's not random. It's because of the way that women work. We are open to collaboration. We take a longer term view of things. You look at wealth funds that are managed by women, they tend to perform a little bit flatter. There are fewer of the highs and fewer of the lows that there are in funds run by men. And I think that's true of women in political leadership and in something like crisis management around COVID as well, that the more you can collaborate, the more you can take your own ego out of the equation, the less it's about grandstanding, the more it's about results. All of those are things that play very well to women's skills, being good listeners, being good negotiators, being good mentors, being good at building consensus in a group. All of those are incredibly effective tools in crisis management. They're very effective tools in politics. They're very effective tools in business. One of the other things that we looked at that we found in the Power Code that was interesting in our research was how leaders of organizations are starting to evaluate those skills differently. For example, we interviewed Christine Lagarde, who was the head of the International Monetary Fund and is now the head of the European Central Bank. And she'd said to us, look, I had an epiphany when I looked at my daughter-in-law juggling having a 3-year-old toddler and a newborn child. This daughter-in-law had taken a bit of time off work. And Christine said, I saw what she was doing. She was managing crises. She was communicating. She was negotiating. She was running a household. And it was a whole series of skills that actually Christine said, hold on a second. Those are exactly the same kind of skills. If you took them out of the family realm, if you took them out of the realm of raising a toddler and a baby, any corporation would think, wow, that smacks of leadership. Throw in empathy as well, which every parent and mother has, of course. And you've got really ideal leadership, calmness, all of the things that it takes to raise children. And she went back to the European Central Bank and she actually said to her board, you know what? That time that women take out of their resume when they are rearing children, I want a credit for our potential hirees on those years, because actually those skills are very useful and we need those skills in our organization. And I think that also led Claire and I to think there are much more creative ways of thinking about power that would enable people who have found it difficult to access power to get there and would then impact the organizations that they work for in very positive ways.